Does anybody remember last year Beyonce's ex-bodyguard, Uncle Ron, came onto TikTok and made some shocking allegations about her and Jay-Z? I did a 3-part series on all of his claims, and lately it had been getting a lot more views, and sadly I found out that he has passed away.
Also known as Uncle Ron, has passed away from an unknown cause of death at the age of 59.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Coming in secretly. Money coming, this is money coming.
Diddy's former bodyguard, Ron Smith, also known as Uncle Ron, has passed away from an unknown cause of death at the age of 59. This is not new news, as he passed in September, but the stories are just coming out about it now. Uncle Ron's death is bringing a lot of speculation because he's known for speaking out against Diddy and other high-profile celebrities. One of his most well-known accusations is that he was approached by Diddy to carry out a hit on the rapper Biggie. He claimed that this allegedly happened in 1997. In the months prior to his passing, Uncle Ron shared that he was getting multiple threats. He allegedly claimed that powerful individuals were trying to silence him. Although many rumors about pneumonia and other things have come about on the internet, as far as I've read, his family has not disclosed the cause of death, and it currently remains that way, as far as I know. This information is a summary of
I was offered $30,000 to perform a hit on Biggie Smalls. March 1st of 1997, I was approached by Diddy to perform a hit on one of his artists. Finding out that he wanted all the rights to all his catalogs. I turned him down because I also found out that very night that Biggie had plans of leaving Bad Boy. Biggie should have never been in California to promote an album with a broken fibula bone, who can barely walk, to go to another studio when Diddy has his own studio in New York. Diddy is pure evil. He has a very nasty disposition. He treats everybody like crap. Every single employee he's ever had, he and his mother have looked down on them, belittled them, talked to them like they were the lowest scum on the earth, so he could always have his way. Ahmad, Muhammad, and Suge Knight, or Amir, they took the blame for something that was already getting ready to be in motion. It just happened at an earlier time, because on the 9th, Biggie was taken out. And I'm so glad to this day that I refused to do that. So under investigations and working and cooperating with FBI, my story is being told. There's so much more that we're going to talk about with Diddy. Your assistant calls ahead a day or so in advance. And what they do is make sure you are accommodated with all your personal needs. If at your table, you will have everything that you normally drink at that table. You drink water. Your water will be on that table. Guaranteed fact. If you drink whatever, champagne, cola, whatever, it'll be there. Now, because of some allegations that have been said, did you or anybody in this room notice that there was only one person sitting at that table that didn't have a drink, and they was offered a drink? They turned it down in front of the camera. Then so many people went into defense and saying, hey, somebody didn't see the camera was going to be on them. Oh, they know. See, that's one thing about being live. Camera 1 on Bloom. Camera 2 on Bloom. So, do you think that was staged? Or do you just think, hey, oh, it just accidentally happened? Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are, how you step on anybody to stay on the top. So remember, your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there. See, what's done in the dark will definitely come in the light. Keep your threats up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I'm gonna say it. So don't make idle threats to me. Cause see, I ain't Biggie. See, I ain't Beanie Siegels. I ain't Freeway. How you wrote all them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said, I don't know them. Say you don't know me. I dare you. I dare you. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, the old school footage, I still have it. See, hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way. Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top. But there's one thing about me, bro. I can't be bought. This is Uncle Ron. Just like I know how you got started, I can put my foot down and make it all go away. Promise you. You're playing with the wrong one now.
There are so many witnesses. There are so many victims.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at.
Is there anything that you may want to confess tonight before you go in?
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to puffy camp?
Hell no.
You try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners.
And keep everything right here. There you go. Or right here.
There you go. Let's just go get some girls.
Man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, my number.
Yeah.
Is this a sociopath or is this somebody that
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh!
can be redeemed? And I'm not talking about in business or to the world. I think it's a wrap for that.
I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
I mean, like, his soul.
I never liked him. I met him a bunch of times, but I never liked him.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
About my parties, they're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me.
When they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them. I put them to sleep.
I mean, the after party. You need locks on the doors?
No, I know about them.
A lot of heat. Physically, the place has to be hot.
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning. Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
How do I address you?
You can call me Love.
Imagine waking up one day and the very foundation you've built your belief system on crumbles beneath you. For decades, Sean Diddy Combs was untouchable, a king among mortals, a figure that embodied hustle, success, and cultural power. He wasn't just a man, he was a symbol. The Bad Boy Records empire, his billion-dollar deals with Diego and Revolt TV, his Lifetime Achievement Awards. These were the bricks in the fortress of a legacy that seemed impenetrable. But here's the thing about legacy. It's fragile. All it takes is one crack, one accusation, and suddenly the whole structure collapses, like a house of cards. You see, for years we believed in the myth of Diddy. We wanted to believe in the fairy tale of his rise from nothing to everything, a narrative of grit, hustle, and endless success. But now we're confronted with a darker truth. The allegations that have surfaced, stories of sexual assault, abuse, and manipulation are like a cold splash.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are.
That was Uncle Ron, who was spilling all the tea about the extents to which Beyonce and Jay-Z would go to slam anyone who gets in their way. And about Carrie Hilson, he specifically said,
Beyonce.
Does anybody remember last year Beyonce's ex-bodyguard, Uncle Ron, came onto TikTok and made some shocking allegations about her and Jay-Z? I did a 3-part series on all of his claims, and lately it had been getting a lot more views, and sadly I found out that he has passed away. Some of the allegations that Uncle Ron made were that her and Jay-Z killed Carrie Hilson's career off. He also said that Diddy and Jay-Z wanted Biggie Smalls dead, and he was offered a sum of money to do the hit. He even said Beyonce and Jay-Z aren't a real couple romantically, and that Beyonce is on drugs and she has been for a long time. Uncle Ron did then go on a TikTok live and said that his lawyers had told him not to speak anymore, but everything he said was the truth. Now, since those allegations came out, Diddy has been arrested and is sitting in jail before his trial. There's been lots of rumors and whispers about other celebrities that might be involved, and also a lot of conspiracy theories about Beyonce and Jay-Z. At the time when Uncle Ron spoke out, Beyonce was just about to embark on her Renaissance tour. So people online, including myself, were unsure whether the claims were real or whether it was just good timing or publicity. And I'm seeing a lot of comments now from people saying that they believed what Uncle Ron was saying. And now, sadly, he is no longer with us. I don't know the details surrounding his passing. What do you think? Was he telling the truth?
Some of the things that you heard behind the scenes that were going on before this indictment actually dropped.
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
So, wait, you're saying that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx and that's how Jamie Foxx got sick?
Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this. Facts.
Wow. Okay. And how did you hear about this? If you can tell me, or if you can't, that's all good. But you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know, people are they're gonna want to know, you know what I'm saying, how this happened, or you know what I'm saying, what's the backstory to this?
But by the time this drop, this is gonna be in the stratosphere. It's gonna be in the ether by the time this drop. You can probably look it up right now. But by the time this interview drop, this is gonna be out in the ether for sure. These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times. Why am I testing positive for cyanide? You feel me? Why do I had pneumonia 3 times. So people like, man, why he breathe like that? Because I only got 1 lung. And then I had a car crash, I got 1 nostril permanently blocked. And I done had pneumonia 3 times. Somebody been trying to poison me. My brother got poisoned with me. The little lady I was bodyguard, she got poisoned. Like, somebody is carrying on these antics. These is facts.
Is there any idea why Diddy would want to poison Jamie Foxx?
You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself. It's ways in this industry people go about doing things. Just know I tested positive for cyanide 3 times. After drinking some bottles in the club. Once you get hit with the cyanide, it turned into pneumonia. I had it 3 times. So, fact.
So I just want to make sure, we're talking about what was it, a year or 2 ago or so, when Jamie Foxx got real sick and everybody said he had a stroke?
Yes.
We're talking about that? Or talking about something different?
I'm talking about that.
Okay. Now, and you said that you've been, victim of having your, liquor poisoned. Like, what do you think that you did that made them want to poison you?
Bro, if you ask anybody about me, they're going to tell you I'm known for blowing the spot up. So, like, I've had altercations with people around him for doing strange things to people that I'm close with. And they do little sneaky stuff like that. You feel me? So, I was kind of careful about some of the things I said, but, now that I know that certain people off the street, the money is dried up, so now it's time to play ball.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. I was literally just starting to like Uncle Ron. Now, if you don't know who he is, he came out maybe last year, the year before, saying or basically speaking out about Beyonce and Jay-Z, the couple that everybody loves so much, right? Anyway, so he was their former bodyguard, and a while ago, allegedly, he said that he was their bodyguard, and when in the 90s, he was approached by, this is all alleged, he was approached by someone, we know who that is, and offered $30K to take his competition out, which at the time was Biggie. So Diddy and Biggie, right? Keep up. So anyways, this is all alleged. So literally after 2 days of making the TikTok video about that, Uncle Ron was taken out, and guess by what? Yes, you got it right, pneumonia. As someone who works in a hospital, we have patients that come with pneumonia all the time, and these patients will be going out. Yeah, so allegedly this man was taken out by pneumonia. And as someone who works in the hospital, I see patients who have pneumonia all the time. And I'm just like, people don't just pass from pneumonia like that, right? If you're being treated, you just don't, right? Lieutenant Kim passed away from pneumonia. In Hollywood, it just seems like that is the disease that is taking everybody out, or ODing and taking yourself out. But my thing is, why is it pneumonia? But it makes sense after you just watch this video about this man who is literally confirming that Jamie Foxx was at Diddy party. That is the reason, or allegedly, that is the reason why he was in a coma, and that is the reason why everybody thought he had a stroke. And then he came out, made a movie talking about they cloned Tyrone. Now that movie is something serious. If you guys want me to really break it down and all the decoding of all the things that they were trying to tell you, you know, the relaxer when you walk into the hair salon, they briefly put it there, and then the chicken.
You know they eat babies. That is not bullshit. It's true.
So it's not just the dogs and the cats, not just the pets.
It's not just the dogs and the cats. They're full-on vampires. And everybody still thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. They're full-on vampires. They love the taste of human flesh and they drink human blood. They do, Tucker. Stop staring at me like that.
You're freaking me out, man. Because you spent your life in the entertainment business, so I think you have some authority on this.
So many kids that I was in mental institutions with over the years, they are all from those cults. And they've covered it all up. They covered it all up. And, you know, I just pray to God. I'm just going to pray to God that he opens everybody's eyes in this country. By the time we go into vote for Trump, that he will open up everybody's eyes and they will stop pretending to be asleep. You know what they say, you can't wake people up that are pretending to be asleep, but I pray to God, please wake up even those who are pretending to be asleep with the irrefutable truth of what the worst people on this planet are really up to. They are really up to that. You know